Good morning. Jeff, Jesse, and Cody are headed out in the trucks to go dump. We did finish this field. They were just loaded from last night. They got loaded after the elevator closed. So they will head to go dump. And then Tatum is greasing. We fueled last night, so we don't have to do that. So we're just gonna kind of get cabs cleaned and windows wiped down and all that good stuff. And then we're going to wait a little bit. After they get unloaded, they're going to get fuel in the trucks and they're going to take them to the next field, and which is not in this town. So me or Tatum, someone will take a pickup and go pick them up and bring them back out here. And we will move the tractors and green cart, the number 4 combine, and of course the pickups, and get everything moved to the next field. We did take the header in last night, so that's already there. Anyway.
I hope it gets cold again to kill these mosquitoes.
It is supposed to get cold. We do have a cold front setting just on top of us a little bit. It's supposed to move through, so, but I agree with Jesse. I don't like being cold, but I hate mosquitoes. I hope it kills the flies. That's what I hope. I'm ready for them to just move on. Okay, we are about to hit the road. I just picked up Jeff and Cody and Jesse. We found a better way to get out of here so that we do not have to go through town, through downtown, because these tires are extremely wide. And, you know, whenever you go through little towns where there's cars parked on both sides and you barely fit, and then of course the people that are not familiar with farm equipment, they nearly just don't know what to do. You start, I don't know. So we found some county roads. We're gonna take county roads all the way. I mean, the intersections are so rough. Okay, I'm about to pull up into the field where the header is. This is the soybean field, the last soybean field that we cut. This is where the number 1 and the number 2 combine are still parked from the day we finished soybeans. We did bring all the trucks over here, so they're here as well. And my header, we brought it here last night so that it's already here. So I'm gonna get that put on, and then it's just right up this county road is the field, and we will get it opened up. The main thing about today is that we are close enough to Hayden to hear him on the radio, but not close enough for it to be completely clear. He's just a little staticky, so it could be annoying for him and for us today if, you know, we're on the radio very much. Which we tend to be on it more than him, just because, you know, obviously we're the bigger part of the crew. It's just him and Frank and Tim on that radio. And Frank and Tim have handhelds, so I don't know. We probably won't be able to hear them at all. What's up? It's as high up. It just doesn't pick it up very high. So, Candy, this is your daddy. Stop it. She's barking at Jeff. Oh boy, you are something else. Okay, so the plan for right now, Jeff is wanting to open this up a little bit, and that is my least favorite thing to do to a field, so I'm gonna let him do it. I'm not even gonna argue with him. This is for a new farmer. We have never cut for him. It is a new field. It is it's a very narrow field, and that can kind of be difficult to get turned around in. Anyway, but what we do have to do, Boomer's having a fit. She'll be right back. She just went to kill her tractor. We are leaving the tractors here. We're gonna kill them for right now because Jeff is gonna cut a sample and we're gonna run it to town to see on moisture because it cannot be above 18. So that's kind of what we're doing right now. I'm not gonna say that this field is opened up because it's not all the way opened up. But
There's a cob out here.
that's what I said. We're gonna go back and forth for a little bit. There's really 40 acres, 5 mile an hour.
Like they do beds out here when they planted.
Yo. It is very weedy, so I'm gonna have to wash my snoots. Make sure I don't plug them up. Weeds are not as big of a deal with cornhead as it is a draper. I do not care for it with the draper, but this doesn't seem to bother it too much. Oh, Jeff put my air conditioner on like freezing cold in here. So we are close enough to Hayden to be in radio range. And then after this field, we will be probably to where we can see him close enough. I think the field that he finished last night, he was looking at the cornfield that I will go to after this. He did finish that field, so he did move over, but the one that he moved over to is still like just right there, close, so. My row sense is pulled off. Okay, so my auto steer won't stay on because my row sense is pulled off. This happened last year. This field is heavy weeds, so I'm assuming that got into some weeds and it pulled it off. So let's go check it out. This is what it says. So there's a fault. And if you look at my row sense, I only have one side, so. Oh, well, it's still here. It's just dangling by the wires. Okay, so I jerked the plug out. Now I get to drive it. I guess I will probably set an A-B line because I have no idea what direction any of this was planted on. I'm gonna do an A+ heading right now because it looks like it's on a 180. And I'll see if that works. And just use my rolling knob to nudge. So you sit here and nudge all day, back and forth, because it tries to lay those rows over. I'm actually probably gonna have to just do an A-B line. If you don't know the exact degree that something was planted on, you can set an A-B line. We never do that in wheat, we always use A+ heading. But this, because I have to be specific with this row, so I set my A, I drive it out, and then set my B, and it uses that as my GPS line. You can set it, pretty quick, but I feel like it is a lot more accurate if you set your A and drive pretty much the whole pass before you set your B. It just makes it a little more accurate, or it's what I think. The problem is that it is so weedy. Like, let me just show you. That it's kind of hard to stay on your line sometimes. My deck, yeah, I'll open them. And I may, since I dug some of this out, let me see if I can reverse some of this. See if I can at least get it to move. I think maybe that's in my stock roller. I will, maybe that will reverse. Drink. Thirsty. We are finally on the last pass of this field. We will take the header off and get moved. Boy. Okay, that's it. We're done with this field. I believe, well, we were told that this field was 40 acres, but it's actually 61.8. So it took a little longer. I was like, man, these 40 acres just keeps going and going and going. Well, anyway, we were told that the next field is 140 acres, so who knows? We'll see what that one is too. Is it weeds or is it weeds that you're smelling?
I smell like oil, like engine oil.
Well, so I was worried. I was hoping you were smelling weeds. Oh my God. Maybe I should get up there and kick that off. Got that on camera.
In the splits.
Okay, and let's put this back up before we end up with it places we don't want it. Whew. We didn't even have to move the pickup. I hate those saddles. You have to be perfect on there. This is the field that Hayden is cutting in right now. We're just like a block over and down from him. Still just getting everything moved over. I just took Jesse and Cody back to the trucks. So we are at the part of the night where all the trucks are full. One grain cart is full. I just have to finish filling Tessa and we will park up for the night. And we're about to get her loaded, I think. Hopefully I have enough to load her. If not, I can cut to the end, but I don't want to cut too much. But she is going to have to stop to let me clean out. If you want to go ahead and stop, we'll see how much we have after clean out. Jeff's probably gonna have to tarp that for you too. Okay, so I don't know if you can see her cart. Do you see how heavy she is? She only weighs 50,000 and she's mounted up pretty good, which is a very good indicator that the test weight is not very good. This field is very weedy. I'm not real sure. You know, the other field that we did earlier before this one, it had a lot of weeds in it also. But the test weight was good, so I don't know what's going on with this field, but it is very weedy and the test weight is, I mean, I don't know for a fact because we have not got to take anything to the elevator. All we've done is load trucks and grain cart, but I'm gonna guess that the test weight is low from looking at what it looks like in the cart. Today has been challenging, to say the least. I'm really, really sad about my row sense. Sad as... golly. Tessa shifted her stuff around in the grain cart a little bit. Well, that'll make it easier to tarp because everything in there is sloshed around. Oh, man. I'm sad for my row sense, or frustrated. I don't know the word. We're gonna go with sad, okay, because it's nicer. But okay guys, we're parked up for the night. Thank you so much for sticking around. Later, Gator.